old bros and friends gather round again. Wolverine character collectors coming at you again. Excitement in the air, madness everywhere. Opening boxes all day long to the beat of our song.
What is going on? How's it going, buddy?
Man, I'm excited, dude. We got a awesome person coming on today. I've gotten to know him, talking to him on the phone, and he actually found one of these boxes we're going to open in the wild for me, and shot him the payment. He mailed it to me, so it's a cool guy to have for sure.
That is awesome. Yeah, I've talked to Matt too, so a lot of people don't know him in the hobby, and we're gonna have him introduce himself. But very cool guy. So let's bring him in. What's going on, Matt? How's it going?
It's going good.
Going good.
Those who be here.
Yeah.
I'm always in the background stalking and watching, and I know a little bit of the community.
Yeah, no, I know we've talked a little bit about you knowing some of the other content creators. You've talked to them as well, and they've just with conflicts and stuff, you haven't been on their show, but hey,
yeah,
to have you on our show. So good to see you. So can you tell us a little bit about kind of your background and where you're coming from, as well as like how you're into the collecting world
and your personal relationship with Drax?
Well, that'll be coming.
Yeah.
Everybody always wants to know. I'm looking at different things next to me. Everybody always wants to know about Drax and Marvel and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my background, I've been a makeup artist for makeup and prosthetics for going on 20 some years now, and I've had a very fortunate career, and it's been fun to jump into the Marvel universe and do a lot of projects, mostly through Guardians of the Galaxy. I joined Dave Bautista on 2 with another a few of us artists, and have just been kind of everything in between since. So it's been a fun ride. But yeah,
didn't you get Batista a trading card?
I did.
Yeah, man, that was such a cool story. Do you mind sharing that real quick? Is that?
Yeah, I can show them too. I mean, I'll bring them up. They're not like I actually have. It's funny. This is my like hobby desk.
So just a little background here. Matt is very artistic, and he has also, and a lot of people in the community have attempted to, but he's actually made some really cool cards. So.
Yeah. So outside that, before I show anything, obviously as an artist, my entire life, it's loving graphics. I mean, from the 90s, from us growing up in the 80s and 90s, marketing, packaging, it was done a certain way for a reason. It was to pull us in. And for me as an artist, I think I just got attracted to the fact of graphics and the way things are, like just the layouts, the beauty, the colors, and that kind of stuff. So over the years, when I started doing makeup, I kind of realized that, I still love not traditional art, but illustration and that kind of stuff. I really fell in love with design software. And I started for fun, basically, hey, how do I kind of hone my skills and how do I do this? Well, here's a quick thing that I love, trading cards. Let me see if I can make one. And from that, it kind of snowballed. And it was like, well, all right, I did that one. Let me do another one. And I did that one. Let me do another one. So fast forward to when we were filming, I got the bright idea that I was like, I have all these graphics and these layouts. Why don't I implement it into something? Let me make it a gift. So when we were filming 2, I took one of my old ones, and it's kind of out of suit out of all of them, which is kind of funny. But I took the graphics for the 94 Fleer Ultra X-Men that I had built. And then I superimposed and changed the logos and changed stuff to kind of make it its own card, but it was based off of that art. So anyway, so I did that, took photos that we had, and I kind of built them and made a trading card. Well, nobody knew that I do this. so when it came time at the end, and I was like, "Hey guys, like I made everybody, I got something there for everybody," and I gave one to Dave. It was just funny because the reaction at the time was just like, "Oh, okay, cool," but then also this look of like, "That's from this project. Like, what is this?" And it was just like, you made it. And I was like, no. Like I made the trading card. So over the years, every time we do a project, I would kind of make a new one and say, hey. So everybody, it kind of came tradition that I think everybody in the end, out of the core team of us, it was, he's probably going to do this and like a trading card. We're probably going to get another trading card from Matt. So
That's awesome.
And for everybody that's watching, just to clarify, so Matt did he worked on the set of a lot of movies, but Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, and Dave Bautista, the actor that played Drax, Matt made him a personal homemade trading card. Okay, so just to clarify what he's talking about, and that is
right there,
dude. So you made double, like he has one and you had one. Are they the same?
So there's only 5. So there's 4 artists. There's 4 of us at the time that were doing the makeup, and Dave's. So there's only 5 in existence of these.
That is awesome, man.
So I've always said, if they show up online, I know who did it.
Can we get a close up real quick of the front and back again?
Yeah, let me make it big.
Yeah, make it big, Josh, real quick.
Yep.
Matt, that is so freaking cool, man.
Look at that, guys.
And he signed it. Wow.
Yeah, so for the first one, so I thought it'd be fun, and I was like, hey, do you mind, would you sign all these, or sign this one or whatever it is? Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I actually have some other stuff too from filming. I had the cast sign a bunch of cards as well and made like a little plaque. But yeah, so I just kind of
I love it.
It was just like, how can I do this? So anyway, so I had the graphics for these already built, and I was like, I needed to do something, so let me kind of change it up. So that being said, it's the only one that I did a realistic photo. Outside that, I always found art that was already pre-existing. So I know this is a lot of like, dealing with other people's art and everything else, but for me, I always made a point to like, look, I do all the graphics, I just superimpose the art, because for me to sit and illustrate, it's going to take forever.
Correct.
So homemade cards are so freaking cool. I mean, I think one day they're going to become a bigger thing than they are now. Seriously.
Altars.
Yeah, like just.
Well, and I shared with you guys one of the new altars that I was working on, so
yeah.
that was that was fun. But but yeah. So then the next film I did the '92, because this is by far my favorite year for graphics.
Wow,
the power
man.
meters. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was that was a pain in the ass at the time for me. I was like, how do I do this? I was like, I know how to make these things, but I'm not proficient. I'm a makeup artist. I never went to school for graphics. I was going to, and then I went for makeup. But yeah, so
man.
So there's the other. So that was for, and then so at the bottom of each too. So I did. It's gonna be somewhere in there. I'd put the little promo that would say like Team Drax promo for Infinity War, Team Drax promo for 2, Team Drax promo for whatever.
Love that.
So then after that, so then 22. So then I did another one. So I did the 91 series.
91, baby.
That is awesome.
Series
and built
2.
those.
That's so cool.
And then I feel like I'm missing one, but I'm not. Somewhere in here. But anyway, so then
the 1990, right?
1990.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Man.
And I write I either copy and paste or I write up something. I change a few things, or
That's cool. Yeah.
Put the actor in. And then this was for Love and Thunder. So I got the chance we all went out to Australia, and I headed up the project on that one. Just for the Guardian stuff.
Yeah.
So for the Guardians unit, I headed up all that stuff, and then here it is.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so hindsight, it's like, one, I kind of wish that I didn't do this realistic, because then it looks like a movie trading card, not like the Marvel trading cards.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is hindsight, I wish I would have started with 1990 and went in chronological order.
Well, yeah, you still did good though. I mean, what you have is unique and no one else has it. It's
Dude,
just
100%, man.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of talent. I actually love design of cards. So like I am a big, huge advocate in like any upper deck design that they come up with a card. So those are just really awesome, because a lot of them are retro from the from the 90s and to actually put new artwork on them. I think they're really cool. Very awesome. So, hey, big shout out to a bunch of people in here real quick while we have a break here. Matthias, what's going on, Matthias? We got Swish Rips in the house. We got 87. How's it going, 87? We got old Spine Ticks in the house. What's going on, Sith? Good to have you in the house, buddy. Swish Rips. We got Jordan. What's going on, Jordan? How's it going, man? Good to have you. RMS Collects. What's going on, RMS? So I'm going to say 90s Marvel card box break. What's up? I don't think we're going to do a 90s tonight, but we are doing 90s box break, but not 90s universe.
Yeah.
Some cool boxes we have. So
Let me see if I have.
what other goodies do you got, Matt?
All right. So I was looking for it. I was like, I know it's somewhere here. So I'm going to cover these up. So this will be a harder one. So during filming, I kind of went through, and this was just stuff that I had for modern times at the time because I didn't know about these sets. And I was like, oh, yeah, I just kind of picked them up online. So I went through, and this was like my keepsake for filming Guardians 2.
Wow.
So I had James and Sean and everybody. And then for Michael, for Rooker, I had to create a Yondu card.
Wow.
And so once again, since I had the template, so if you flip it over,
oh, nice.
this is a fake card.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So,
Dude,
but yeah. So anyway, so that's one of my little, in regards to, trading cards and different things.
It's a nice display. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for showing that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Man, that's so cool. Well, good. I'm glad we're able to kind of get to know you a little bit, the community, and definitely you've shown your passion behind Marvel cards as far as the personal conversations we've had and everything. So I'm so appreciative that you reached out and said hi and that you could be on the show tonight too. So this has been a long time coming. So
Yep.
I know.
It's all good. All right. I'm going to probably just show one pickup tonight. I don't know if you have any pickups, Michael, or we're just opening your pickups of your Marvel cards. But
Well, the show or the pickups. That's right.
we saw Matt's pickups because he created them. So that's awesome. I only have one pickup, though. It's a sketch card, so it's still pretty cool. But let me go ahead and just add my extra camera real quick. And there we go. Right there. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully you can see this here. All right. So this is a sketch card from Fleur Ultra Wolverine. And this is just my pickup for the week, which I think is really awesome that the actual artist made one of his claws, the claws that are actually on the card. So
That's cool.
I thought that
It is cool.
really unique for that artist to do that. So
Yeah.
very sweet. So
Nice.
pick up for the week. No, you cannot have it, Michael.
I know.
no,
I do like it, man. I do like it.
no, you're good.
You just got into sketch cards. That's super cool. Super
Dude,
cool.
I don't know what's been in me, but ever since Topps Chrome have come out, like my passion for the sketch cards has been growing. So
Right.
it's pretty cool. So
I got a question for you guys about that with sketch cards.
Yeah.
Is it mainly because it's original art? It's an original sketch from an artist, or is it also because of the fact that it's a part of the set, it's on card stock, that's a part of like the printing process and all that kind of stuff?
So
Well, so
that's
what's
a
the question,
loaded
Matt?
question for sure.
Well, I don't even, Matt, ask the question again. I want to get clarity on this. Yeah.
So for me, is it like for you guys with the sketch cards and everybody that kind of collects that stuff, is it because you're collecting the original art, the original sketch? Or is it also because there's that drive because it's a part of the set? It's a part of whatever release that it came out with, and it's on that same card stock, that same back. It has the authenticity that it's a one-of-one original,
Yeah. For me, it's both. I don't really collect sketch cards that aren't on original stock because I like to get them graded. But I know a lot of collectors love sketch cards that are not original, so
Yeah.
it could be different for them. But for me, it's definitely both for sure.
Yeah, that goes into and I wanted to say this, that goes into the aftermarket where like if an artist isn't in the set, but you buy an aftermarket blank, you can still have someone sketch on it. Like I had
And
a
that's what I was kind of, yeah.
I had a Flare Ultra Wolverine sketch that I had Ash Gonzalez do. It was that one basketball one that you guys have seen of Muggsy Bugs. And it was actually him being like Wolverine because Muggsy's like 5'3", and so is Wolverine. And so that I had him do that pretty cool art sketch card. But to me, I'm kind of like with Michael as far as why I like the Wolverine, like Flare Ultra Wolverine sketch cards, is because it's from Flare Ultra Wolverine, and it's any Wolverine from that actual set is just fire. And I like the personally the pack pulled, right?
Yeah.
That was pack pulled. It's not an AP, which is an artist proof, which are really cool still. Like I still have some really cool APs. Michael does too. But at the same time, to know that actual sketch card was pulled, and like you said, it's original art of that artist is really cool to have. So,
No doubt. Yeah,
I like the combination.
that's a good question.
Yeah, that's an awesome question.
Yeah.
So,
after we go through the the grade reveal, this will be the first box we're going to open. And Matt actually found this for me at where were you, Matt?
So it was one of the local shops in Georgia, close by. It's just a comic shop, and it's funny because I hadn't been there in years. I would say since before the pandemic, and I was going to do a Costco run, and it's kind of in the area, and I was like, you know what? Let me just try to like, I'm over this way. Let me try to just like, let me see what they have. And long story short, I came across this, and I was like, you know what? Let me send some photos out. Hey, is anybody, interested in this stuff? So I have some pickups from myself from that day. So, but yeah, awesome. It was a fun chance to kind of go through some stuff and then find that.
Yeah, I'm excited to open it, and then we'll do this Jim Lee box from. And I've never opened either one of these boxes before. Bought a lot of the inserts, but
is that series 1 or series 2?
I don't know.
I think it might be series 1.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and then if we have time, we'll do this 1990.
Holy cow! We got a lot of
open
here.
Yeah, if we have time. If not, we'll do it on another show. All right.
So Blobicus, in your question, he actually said, "I like private sketch cards, and I like to collect certain sets like Marvel Masterpieces and Flair." So
would a private sketch be if you had a blank?
A private sketch card would probably be the artist made that sketch card. It's not official stock, right?
Okay, and that's what I was kind of.
Yep. But an artist proof, an AP, is actually from the set, whether it's given to the artist for that set or whether someone buys them aftermarket. Right?
Okay. See, I know artist proofs through Magic the Gathering, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But with card blanks, that was where I was kind of confused, and I'm like, how do you get your hands on a blank on the same card stock?
Yeah, and that's where it gets into like more detail about
it's a deeper,
how some artists are selling stuff online they shouldn't, but they do.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that, Michael? That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I just found that the other day in one of my boxes. It's not graded; it's ungraded.
So, no, this is a 95 Chef Boyardee X-Men caps, and this is the panel.
Yeah.
The panel's really tough to grade, and I was hoping this would get a 9. Didn't quite get it. But this is the punch-out from the panel, and it got a 9.5, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay.
I do have that I don't have it punched out, but I have that whole thing, so I gotta find out what my condition is.
Right. So we got the 2 claw cut covers, and I am gonna keep the 8. Happy with the 8. These are if you've opened these boxes, you know that these don't come out mint. It's very, very tough to get these.
I was this close to sending my claw cut covers to you. I
Yeah.
should have, because those look fire. I love them.
Why is the just because I'm more retro Marvel with
Yeah.
a lot of it, and with grading as well. Why are the grading cases so big on these ones?
So this is actually a fold out little book, and when it comes in the pack, it's the size of a trading card. But they
Okay, so this is the width of 2.
yes, exactly. That's why. Yep.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep. No, good question, Matt. If you're not into grading or haven't opened these, that's how would you know, right?
Yeah, you would.
There's a retro for you. You remember
Yep.
1990? Yep. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through this grade reveal real quick, everybody, and then we'll get to those boxes.
Yes. We have that small grade.
And every card that you guys see is up for sale or trade.
If it's
Minus
not
my stuff. Maybe my 7 panel.
That was awesome, man.
Thanks, Rude One. Oh, look at
Gem.
that.
Yeah, almost a gem.
Monday, you'll be getting the gold version of that.
Ooh. Can't wait. Oh, sorry, Swish. I'll slow down. You're right. Thank you for the reminder.
That's too quick.
Yep.
Funny.
This is the Marvel Annual Top Teams with Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, Wolverine. Who is that? Is that Gray Hulk in the back? Looks like.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Is it Gray Hulk or Finn? Gray
I
Hulk?
don't
Joe? Joe, fix it. It's not either.
Oh, neither. Yeah. Joe fix it. It looked like
Joe
Gray Hulk a
Fix
little bit. Yeah.
That's Joe Fix It. See, Swish knew who he was.
Yeah.
I like that Joe Fix It.
I will say it is fun watching as behind the scenes everybody's personalities on how they open and how they go through the packs. They're different like mannerisms and speeds.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Is Joe Fix It Gray Hulk? Okay. All right. Joe Fix It is Gray Hulk as Vegas Bouncer.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank
That
you.
makes sense now. Okay. All right.
These platinum medallions, again, happy with the 8s. Finding 9s or 8.5s is going to be tough. So
The platinums are, yeah.
yeah, pretty cards though. Match the label. I love that.
The rainbow foil looks really cool.
Yeah. We got an out of 25.
Ooh,
Wolverine and Gray Hulk.
that's cool. That's an orange, right?
Oh, sorry, 74. I thought it was.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, is that an orange parallel? Because that looked red almost. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The alias ones were the ones that weren't signed, that were numbered.
We got an artist autograph.
Yeah,
Taran Clark.
I sent you 2 of those too.
And this, yep, 74.
Ooh, Omega.
No, it looks like it. It's 14.
14. Oh wow,
Yeah,
it looked like the Omega for a second.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna let you keep going, but you did remind me the other story with being on set is the Stan Lee story I shared with you guys, which I haven't shared, but yeah. It was a good day.
Can you share it again?
Yeah, I mean if you want me while you're doing this, I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want to
Yeah. Yeah.
You can share.
So I can dig it out. But so while we were filming Infinity War, now granted there's a lot, the teams are huge. There's a lot of people. I'm specifically, doing makeup with Drax with 3 other guys. We have our department head, everybody's running, they're doing their thing. There's a lot when it came to Infinity War, there's a lot of cast coming through. Well, we got notified, hey, Stan's going to be coming in to do his cameos. And it was like, if you guys want, like, bring stuff in. He's happy to sign. He's happy to do whatever. So obviously for me, that kid was just like, man. So on the team, there's 2 of us, John and myself, or the geeks, the nerds, and dorks, however you want to, whichever language you want to use. But so we were kind of like, oh my God, this is that chance. Like we get to meet him, we get a whatever, maybe, who knows, right? So I went through, and for me, like I said, 1992 Marvel Universes, that was the set that I remember when I kind of started. And I said, that first card is Spider-Man. It's the first card of the set, and I was like, it's always been like cherished to me. I'm not like a huge Spider-Man person, but it is like, hey, that's when you open that binder, it's right there. That and then the promo from the Pizza Hut VHS.
Yep.
And I hit the artist's name always like blanks on me. It's Bill something. I can't pronounce his last name.
Sienkiewicz?
Yes.
Okay.
And so anyway, so I took him in and I got him signed. And when they were finishing up for the day, they came out. And this was a good story for me in general. Between the two of us, my buddy, he is an avid comic collector. And Stan was kind of coming towards us, and they had the car ready. And it was one of those, I knew in my gut, there's not time to kind of just greet. And it's most of the time with actors and everybody, they're just people. Let them like, hey, we're here to do our jobs. You know, I have some friends that are in the industry. I have, it's a mix. But I always said, you know what? It's going to mean more to you to meet him and chat with him than me. And I just said, you know what? Go do your thing. But for me to kind of walk away at the end of the day and have those cars, I felt like that 10-year-old again. I felt that 9-year, that like whatever age it was, that 8, 9, it's like, and it was just like that. Hey, the connection, it was pretty awesome.
That's exciting, Matt. That's
while you're doing that, I'll grab it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Not everybody can have a really cool in-depth story that way with
yeah, I know, right?
With the man, Here we go.
Yeah, so I'll start off with this one.
Yeah. Everybody's just drooling. I am at least.
Matt, we have a comment. So, Matt, what's the giveaway tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this.
Right. That is super cool though, dude. Wow.
But for me, it was that pack pull. I got this with the VHS and like all that kind of stuff, and I just still had it in my collection because this is one of those things that I've held on to as like this is a hobby for me. It's like I'm not letting it go. I've sold a bunch of stuff and got rid of things in the collection, but it's like my trading cards were the one connection that I really had. So anyway, my little promo signed by Stan. And
dude, that would look so much better like an authenticated Beckett case.
I'm debating. I don't know if I want to send him in.
He's gonna try to turn you, Matt. He turned me, so
I will say I like the Beckett cases. Out of all the stuff, I do like the Beckett cases.
Yeah,
I do too.
So recently, too, I'll just do this. So that day that I picked up the box, I did go through their collection and pick up 8 other Spider-Man.
Oh boy!
Look at that silver signature. That is nice on there.
How do I
Look at that!
Wow.
Anyway,
Holy cow!
Man, that is awesome.
Congrats!
So for the longest time, it's just been in this with nothing around it.
Man.
And that day, I was like, let me see how many of these Spider-Man I can find.
That's awesome, dude.
So, all right,
So cool.
I'll share that and then I'll be done. I have, plenty more stories and different things, but I'll let you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, seriously. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, buddy.
Pull and Fire says, nice Kevin Spacey card. Thank you,
Yeah,
Paul.
whenever you want to interrupt us and do that, that's great.
Anytime, Matt.
Because
Anytime.
really, it's not an interruption. It's just part of the show.
Right. Mystique.
Mystique here.
Yeah. If anybody likes Gem Mint cards, the cards from this set, you can buy them raw. And if they're centered, they're almost always Gem Mint condition.
Wow.
They grade really well.
That's a canvas, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Rudini?
Another Spidey Stussy card. Jim, pretty cool.
9.5. Wow. That's a
Yeah.
great grade there.
Pretty sweet.
Is that still selling for a good amount there, Michael?
Do what now?
Oh, I said, is that still selling for a good amount? That was selling for like close to like $500.
No, it's not that much anymore. I don't remember. I think 1 to 150 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still good price.
Mm-hmm. Wolverine versus Dakin, and
Is that a 25?
It is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
5 of 25.
5 of 25.
Nice.
Yep.
Like that.
Now this one, I was shocked. I thought this was going to get 9 because because of the surface.
Oh, really?
It had a couple of surface flaws, but they minted the surface, so it got 9.5, and it's obviously
Jeez.
Mystique 16 of 59.
Mystique with the guns.
EX Century, yep.
So you guys mentioned that a lot. You'll never see the guns pointed at you again on a card. Was it something? When did that happen? Did they just?
It was more Disney, I think.
Okay,
Disney when it took over. That's what I think.
makes sense.
As far as it just pointing right at you, you know.
Yeah.
They were always weird about what is it, Punisher Skull as well.
I remember that back in
Yeah,
the late '90s
kind of weird.
or something. I remember hearing about that one.
This is a unique one. You don't see that often.
Those are from the 2008 stickers, or what is that?
2008. The
Yeah.
brand is Playground Maniacs Marvel Hero stickers. So yeah,
Yeah, it's the ones where there's a little tiny figure that comes with every single pack, I believe.
pretty cool. Now, this I ripped this out of an Aqua Fresh Kids box. Okay, this has never been graded before by any company, and I emailed Beckett and I said, "Can you please add this card to your registry, to your database?" And they said, "Sure, we'll add it." And so I ripped this out of the box, and they said it was altered. I'm not going to argue with them because ripping it off the box alters the card.
Yeah.
But the card itself was not altered, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So sometimes they put something on the label that I do not agree with, and I'll challenge them, and they'll fix it a lot of times. But this I'm going to live with. Super hard to find, just in any, I mean, ungraded or not, right?
I love your ongoing relationship with Beckett.
I'm trying to always, you know, they gotta step up to the plate sometimes and improve some stuff, you know. So this came from that same box. It's a different, longer, obviously version cutout of it. Aqua Fresh toothpaste, kids. This is a panel, 1996.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome, though.
pretty unique, right?
Very unique, Michael. Michael has some unique stuff when he grades it.
Got a short print, Venom 9.
Nice.
0.5 from Jim. If I know we got some Venom collectors in chat,
Oh, yeah.
and I think they do PSA. So this should be a PSA 10. I say 95% chance.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, got a Wolvie
Ayo.
SP.
I sent you 2 autos of Wolverine, Michael.
Nice. I can't wait to get it. Josh
Pop
just
culture.
he put together a care package of cards for me to pre-grade and get graded at Beckett. It's going to be exciting. So check out this sketch.
Wow.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Holy cow. Look at his eyes, dude.
Hui Trong from 2022 Studios Allure.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I saw this on eBay. I was like, wow. Pretty special sketch.
What's crazy is Wolverine wasn't in that set, but you could draw him, you know, and
Yeah.
that's cool. Like
Yeah.
he could be on a sketch card, but you couldn't pull him in any of the cards, is what I was saying.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Because it was just only a movie Allure Marvel Studios, and
Oh,
wasn't in
that's
the,
what that product is.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, the
Right.
movie.
Okay, this one. I know I've posted a couple of these on Instagram, but not everybody's on Instagram.
Oh boy,
I like the
So-
marble back.
Yeah.
didn't you
got-
didn't you get a 9 and a 10?
So no. So I bought, after I got this grade, I bought 3 more of these raw on eBay, and I'm going to send them because I'm going after the black label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So-
said it had a really good chance. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I think these are going to black label. I'm going to get one.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
And a black label would really look cool with that one.
Yes. So the gold signature matches the gold label, the gold foil, Wolvie.
That's
I don't
nice.
know the production run on these, but I think Justin told me it might have been a couple hundred or less.
Yeah, probably a couple hundred.
Yeah.
They're going for like 150 on COMC right now. So,
Raw?
Yeah.
Raw? Yeah.
Not a 9.5.
Right. Yeah. So pop. Right. All right. So we got 2 more, then we'll open the box.
If we have time, I'll do a quick share again.
Do it at, yeah, when I'm done with these 2, Matt, then you share before we open a box.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Yeah. So this is from 1981. It's a Wolverine second year card. It's from Argentina, and it's the album was called Spider-Woman and She-Hulk Against the Supervillains album stickers from 1981. The back's all ripped, but I mean, I've never seen one before.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was that one that you showed me. It's like, have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, yeah. Yep. And then the last one, second year Wolvie card from the same set. I've never seen these before, ever. So I don't know if they've just never surfaced on eBay or they're really rare. Never really seen them before.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah. Never been graded before by any company. So
That's cool.
yeah, from
There's
81.
a date on it. Copyright. There we
Yeah.
go. It's all Becca needs.
That's it. That's it. All right, Matt, share yours and we'll rip this box when you're done.
So I shared this with Michael, I believe, at one point. So when my modern introduction into the hobby, I happened to go, I was on a search for Magic singles or something, and I came across a store, and it was a sports collectible store. And I was like, okay, cool, maybe they have some stuff. And I'm going around, and up in the upper top shelf, they had a box at the time was Marvel Retro 2015. And I was like, that's kind of cool. It was like, is it like the old trading cards, right? And this is another time that it kind of threw me back into the hobby. And I asked him, and he goes, oh, yeah, this. And he will explain. He's like, yeah, your hits would be this and this. And I'm like, wait, we're talking about hits. Sorry. And he's like, but he's like, yeah, he's like I'm like, you mean like chase sets and that kind of stuff? And he goes, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And I was, but I get a base set out of this, right? And he goes, yeah. I was like, all right, sure. I'll pick up a box. So I go back to my place, and I'm on a show at this time. I'm working, and I go through and I start cracking packs, and I get to a point and I open this and I go, looks cool. And I put it to the side.
Oh boy.
Because I had no idea what they were.
Yeah.
So my introduction into modern Marvel was, pulling a PMG, and I believe it's 41 out of 50.
That's way cool, dude.
One of the best modern sets ever. That's for sure.
And it's a very cool character to pull too.
Yep.
Yeah. So for me, it's one of those to kind of put it out there, and hey, this is one that I am considering, grading, sending into.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the time, I don't think I would have had maybe sleeves, and I kind of just, it looks nice, so we'll just tuck it away. And
That's nice though, man. That's nice.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's be big here, Michael. Oh, go ahead and finish here.
No, I was just going to say, outside that, the only other thing I was going to share is for me, with all the retro stuff, it was, and this is stuff that you guys are used to seeing on a regular basis, but I'm going to move that out of the way.
Oh, you're good. Oh,
I'm going to
nice.
drop that. But yeah, so for me, that's my current hunt and pickup is I've been trying to find and pick up sealed packs for each of those old retro Marvel Universe sets.
That's cool.
And for you guys, how many times has everybody cracked packs of these? But through the community, I have, a bunch of people have been real nice, and, I've reached out, and they've, worked a good deal with me, and kind of, hey, I have some old packs and that kind of stuff. So
that's way cool.
But yeah, trying to find those original, and then for me, the old.
Now you just got to grade them all.
Yeah. Because for me too, it was, I'm not chasing anything. I'm chasing more. It was just more having those, those original packs, that moment of, for us, it was going into that candy store, going into the, what was called the record end.
100%. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm a huge fan. I've actually picked up a lot of the Wolverine, packs, and so my goal is to pick up every single one that's Wolverine and grade them. So
yeah, I am looking for 1990 and 91. So
Yeah.
anybody in the community. And they are pretty easy to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. The single packs are really easy to come by, it's the boxes that are just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't
And
break
Michael was great with that. I reached out to him because I wanted to take the boxes and make display cases.
Oh,
of
yeah.
what you used to when you went in as a kid to that like glass case and you're like, oh, I want a pack of this and I want a pack of that.
That's cool.
So still waiting on a box, an empty box of 95 Fleer Ultra X-Men.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, that's one of the best boxes of the 90s for sure. 95 Ultra.
Now there's 90 of these, right?
Yes, 90 card set.
Yeah,
With
I have
the,
the full set of it. I purchased it a while back.
Is that a
a
sticker?
magnet or is that just a card?
It's the cover card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing them as clear. I mean, this would have been before just clear packs.
That's unique. Yeah. Very unique to have clear packs. I'm not going to get any of that original art.
I'm not either.
Ready? Yep.
The only original art that I collect are on cards. It was original art at one point. Oh yeah, on the Universe V packs. Sealed, I can't collect. I really can't collect sealed. I don't think Michael could either.
It's possible. I'm capable of it.
You're capable of holding for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be open someday.
At some point. But that would be like if I ever completed the like an all gem set from a certain year, right? Then I could probably live with keeping that pack sealed if I got it graded, right?
Like, have I gemmed every single card? Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Now I can say.
Yeah. And the big appeal to these are going to be to get them graded and keep some and sell some.
Okay.
These older ones, you just don't see these graded that often.
No.
They look pretty good from what I can see.
Yeah. And thanks again for finding this, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
I mean, you can find a lot of those sets for cheap, but like not in sealed packs and freaking sealed box. So this is
Matt, was this 300? Do you remember?
No, it was less than that.
Okay. 2?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Best way to collect sealed is to get amnesia. Hide it from yourself. So maybe as well. Oh, okay. I don't know about that. That's funny. That's thinking pretty deep there, buddy.
I will say, Michael, I don't know if you remember the packaging that it came in, but I was a little neurotic on like, this thing has to get packed like a little egg.
Yes, and you did very well. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. There's nothing worse than you getting a sealed product and there's no packaging or it's terrible.
Hey,
like
just real quick, Michael.
Yes.
Two cards back.
Okay.
There was a Wolverine.
Yes. There's been a few.
Not that
I can't.
one.
Not that one.
Slashing. Didn't you see that one? That one.
Yeah.
Now, the one card that you had.
Yeah.
That was from 1981.
Right. Hang on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, it's slightly.
I mean, here's the deal, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that cover was out after that card, right? What's the date on that? What's the date on that one? Do we know?
Let me
Is
see.
it that X-Men 1? What number is it? Oh, 1977. So no,
Yep.
That's crazy. So maybe the card, that's so close to that art. That's really
Yeah.
close to that art.
Yeah. I mean, they might have. I mean, it's extremely close. Good eye.
No,
Yeah.
I just saw it. So I was like,
Yeah.
yep. Very What a treat to see so many vintage cards being freed.
That's right.
That's right. Free the vintage cards.
You talk about a character collector's dream. I mean, you've got so many characters on so many covers of these cards.
Yeah. Yeah. We know what you meant, Ken. Freed from the past.
Yeah, never opened this box before.
You know what? I've never seen this box open.
1990 Uncanny X-Men box. Pretty cool.
Comic covers.
And the info on the back is going to be the info for that comic that year. Like, yeah. So this one's 78, February 78.
Yep.
I like how it has first appearances too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
As for an information standpoint, that's great.
It's awesome.
Like just having this set, you could scan through and know, and as you learn it. I'm terrible with first appearances.
Me and Michael aren't really that great. I mean, we know when Wolverine was first appearance.
Guys, there's other characters.
I don't know if there is. Is there other characters? I don't know. There's plenty of characters. There's lots.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I like that. If you were a character collector, which character would you collect, Matt?
Wolverine. I don't why. I mean, he's so beloved.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's once again like, come on, the marketing, there was something about it,
dude. Seriously. Yeah.
As for the X-Men, I mean, there's so many. Wolverine, Gambit. It's just, I don't know.
It's all good. I'm a big, huge fan of Nightcrawler, but I can't collect everything. So,
which you guys briefly talked on it. Me as Magic the Gathering player, I've been playing for same like 20 years now. I am truly excited for. I've always said my Magic is the old school Magic when it was traditional fantasy art, and now there's a lot of new sets that are kind of weird. And they announced the Marvel stuff, and I was like, "Oh boy!"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
The drop is November 4th.
Oh, I know.
So I have it on my calendar. I'm trying as much as I can to get as many as I can, on it.
I think that I will say I think that's going to be interesting for if you guys are familiar or not familiar with just that, like the secret layers, Magic the Gathering, that kind of stuff. I will say with the announcement and then a lot like you guys announcing it, talking to the community.
Yeah.
I think this secret layer will be a very interesting release because it's not only Magic the Gathering fans and comic fans.
Yeah.
It's comic fans, card collectors. It's combined. It is everyone looking at this set, not just like
yeah. It literally will be probably sold out in seconds. Like
I know. And I'm working that day too, so I'm very I don't know how I'm gonna.
Yeah, I need to just block it out on my calendar. No one talk to me.
Some of these are tricky to open.
Yeah. The plastic's kind of sometimes always tricky to open.
Yeah.
Because that's how the that's how the Jim Lee ones are too, and that's how the Wolverine ones that you have. That if we get to them, so.
Mm-hmm.
So you were asking about character collectors. Yes, I've always been a Wolverine fan. A lot of people, like a lot of us have. I will say I have always been, and I talked to Justin about this. I've always been more of a villain person.
Oh, yeah.
In a way, Magneto. Definitely one of my favorites. Mr. Sinister. There's certain things with that, but
that's cool.
Love Magneto.
Magneto's great.
Yeah.
At some point, I'll have to show you guys the helmet I made out of boredom.
We would love to see it before the show ends. Will you get it, please?
Unfortunately, it's packed. It's packed.
Oh,
up in
okay.
but
Matt's got all sorts of surprises, doesn't he? I love it.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of the 1987 universe on the back.
oh, so sorry. I should let you finish the box break.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
So in the beginning, you were asking about Drax. A lot of people do. They ask about the Drax makeup and everything else. But and this is what I shared with Justin a while ago when he interviewed me.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the true pinch me moment was because of the Marvel Universe and the X-Men series, those cards. The X-Men and mutants have always been my number one, which is why I'm excited for this stuff coming out. I had my true pinch me moment when I was asked to go to Canada and help with the Beast makeup with Nick Holt. So I worked on Dark Phoenix.
Wow.
Everyone has their opinion of it, but for me, it was a true pinch me moment of like that 10-year-old kid, 9-year-old, whatever it is, that 10-year-old kid that's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man.
I don't care what you say. Every single X-Men movie that came out, I was stoked. I was excited. And I'm not one of those negative Nellies that like tear it apart. It's like, it's in the freaking theater. Like, come on now. It's pretty sweet.
You're watching mutants run around the screen. Come on.
For the time they were released, they were incredible graphics and technology at that time.
Yeah. That's cool. That's awesome story.
Yeah, somewhere up on the shelf is it's probably out of focus, my little beast figure from back then. There's an ongoing joke in Montreal. It's the city of construction. So there's orange cones everywhere. So at the end, I got one for a friend of mine and I had it signed. And I got these from a little hobby shop, little orange cones that went along with the statue as like a memento to Canada. This is what we did.
That's funny. Paul and Fire has an opinion of that movie. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
That's right.
Paul and Fire, I do as well.
I still love the very first X-Men, and when the joke by Cyclops about what would you prefer, yellow tights? I mean, I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh. And then 30 years later, they had it in the movie. So, man, finally. And then I think Ryan Reynolds said it the best, where he's all like, you holding out until now or something like that. In the movie.
Yeah. The quote in the film.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's one of those ones I wish, well, it's a bittersweet. Sometimes you want to be a part of a project and then it turns into a nightmare, or, it's like, you never know. But I had my film, but with the Deadpool and franchise, that's one of those ones that I wish I could have been a part of because of the crew, because of the atmosphere. I mean,
Sure. Yeah.
How many different sets, Matt, have you worked on that were like Marvel related?
That you can say.
I mean, I can say them all. I can't. So with the Guardians, a lot of my Marvel stuff has been through the Guardians. I started on Guardians 2, and then anything else that Drax has been in. So Guardians 2, Infinity War, Endgame. We did Love and Thunder, and then Guardians 3, which we did 2 years ago at this point. Guardians 3 and the Christmas special, which is what I actually won the Emmys for, or our team. Our team won the Emmy and the Guild Award for.
Those are the trophies behind you, the Emmy Award, right?
Yes.
Then
Holy cow. Did you see that, guys? I had to have a silent moment for a second. Just kidding.
And then I've assisted, with a lot of the other Marvel projects. I've assisted in some form or another, coming in and helping out and just doing little things. But yeah, a good bit of stuff. It's I've had a very good career. It's been fun.
That's so cool, Matt.
So, and then recently, this at the end of summer, we finished filming Superman.
Cool.
So super excited for that, and it's going to be a fun project.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
Who did you, when you were on the set of Endgame, any specific people or characters or whoever that you worked on?
So, like I said, with that, it's our team, the makeup team. We kind of have always worked with the Guardians. We've always, been character specific, and I got paired up originally with Dave and the team, and throughout, that's kind of as we go through, and you just kind of take care of them and follow them through. The outside that, their schedule wise, let's say one day they're not working, but you're still kind of around and other stuff needs helped. So within that world, there's a lot of times, at one point I had said, I think I had applied every alien in the universe minus like 2, which were from the new films. So just everybody, it's a great team to be a part of. We all kind of have each other's backs, and it's like, hey, one day you need to jump in here and help with the makeup or do a prosthetic, and it's like you kind of know what's coming up, but it's like, okay, today I'm getting ready for this character. Why did Jack start wearing shirts? I thought he had sensitive nipples. There's multiple reasons he started wearing shirts, but that being said, it's been great. You're either doing a simple character makeup or you're applying a heavy prosthetic, and it's been good. But yeah, even with Infinity War and like the Endgame stuff, the scheduling for those and everyone's personal schedules, it was crazy because it was the one project that we feel like it never ended. We just kept going and going. And it would be because you'd go in and you'd do a chunk and you'd leave, and then you go in and do a chunk. But there were so many teams involved in so many different characters that it was just like, it wasn't just one person's film. It wasn't just, it was the Avengers. It was Endgame. So
That's cool.
Wow. To be a part of making some of those movies is just so cool to me. I love that.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, it even goes like the story that I was just sharing about Stan Lee. Like, there's a lot of days. It's, everybody has their 9-to-5s, and, the making movies is great. It's, I love what I do, and it's a great industry to be in. It definitely has a reputation for its hours, and, we go. But you have those moments where you forget and you just go, you're that kid again, and you're like, hey, there's Stan Lee. You get excited about that. You walk on set and you're like, oh, whatever. It's just another rock. It's another tree. It's another this. They're talking, they're doing their dialogue. You get excited. There's definitely days you're like, hey, this is awesome, in different projects. But then you do have those moments where it's not about that movie, or it's your nostalgia for something else, or you're like, hey, this is what inspired me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
cool.
neat.
That's way cool.
It's a bigger box than I anticipated.
A lot of cards here.
Yep.
I don't know how many sets you get. Maybe two or three.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's only 90 cards of it, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to go. I got 2 more, and then I'm going to crack open the Jim Lee.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I haven't seen these in Jim yet, so these will be fun to try to Jim.
Yeah.
A nice card.
Cover cards, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, last one, and we'll get into the Jim Lee box.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know of the Upper Deck box that has come out that's over the Disney Plus there, Matt? So it's all the Disney Plus shows, and it's a Upper Deck Marvel set.
No.
It's from the movies. I had a question on that. Would that include the holiday special of Guardians?
So the holiday special actually was listed as a TV special.
It was a TV special, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So-
it would be considered under. I'm actually 1 hour programming. Yeah. So that's what we won the Emmy for. Was
Okay. The holiday.
for 1 hour live programming series.
That's cool.
So, and then each category too, depending on who's looking at it at the time, they'll do it a different way. So Upper Deck may just consider it, okay, hey, it wasn't released in theaters. So I would consider it probably will be.
I just thought if
That brought up a thought for me actually.
Oh.
So I did think this was cool. So Upper Deck released, where am I at? Upper Deck released a set of cards that came in underwear. It was at Walmart. It was like Hanes underwear pack, like a whatever pack, right?
Yeah.
I actually bought a few sets of underwear just because I was curious because they released Guardians. It was the Guardians set, right? And out of them, for me, what was really special, I forgot about this card. This is our makeup from when we were filming.
that is
Wow.
So for me to be able to pull, these little, I forget how it came, but it was just in like a mini pack
Yeah.
to kind of pull and say like, that's awesome. Like my makeup is on a trading card that I got to pull out of a pack,
Yeah, that is
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
That's really cool.
so. This is the set right here.
You're too small. We can't really see anything.
Make it big real quick.
Yeah.
So this is the Series 1 set, and it's from Disney. Can't go in focus, I guess. But it's all the Disney Plus shows where, if I go back here, dang it. Okay, so right here, this is the box right here. This is what the box looks like.
Okay.
Series 1 of, oh yeah, it has everybody's.
Yeah. And I don't know if Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday's on there, but it may not be.
Based on that graphic, I'd say no.
Yeah. No, it looks like it's Miss Marvel, WandaVision, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Loki, She-Hulk, and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of autographs that
Yeah.
from some of the actors and actresses. So
Yeah. I helped with Loki very briefly before the pandemic happened. Hawkeye. I just come back from Australia working on Love and Thunder.
oh, nice.
And that's a whole story itself. That was interesting. It was a lot of fun and just jet lagged and kind of like, where am I? What's going on? There was fake snow on the ground and it was like, is that real snow? What's going on? I was just in summer. So
crazy.
that was good.
That's neat. All right, these cards are really, really cool. Like my favorite card, I think it's card number 30 of Wolverine, and it's like a black and red card. That's my favorite.
The one on the outside of the box.
Yeah,
I think that's my favorite too. Good
favorite
choice.
favorite of this set. So
Yes.
I will say I am a little familiar with this set. The last one, the comic cover, is the one that I sent you.
Mhm.
I had no idea it existed until I saw it. This one I've come across, you do come across these a lot.
yeah, I actually took that card and I sent it in for a Jim Lee signing and graded it with CGC, and I got a 9 on it.
Wow.
And Jim Lee's signature, on the card, he did silver, and it looks so cool on the card.
Ooh, you got a picture of it?
I do. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have the card upstairs, and I could go run and get it. But
When you're done, I have a Jim Lee story for you.
ooh, boy! All these, I don't know if I can handle all these Stan Lee and Jim Lee stories.
I want to hear the Jim Lee story.
So,
Might as well. We're
on-
open Jim Lee box.
it's appropriate. So back on the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, the second one.
Yeah.
Or when they did it. So we were on nights for the first couple weeks of the project, and everybody's, we're just doing our thing. It's the beginning of the opening of the film when it was the beach and everybody's kind of like coming in, right? So we're filming this in this giant fake beach that was made on property. And, we break for lunch. And I think it might have been the nights, but irrelevant. We go to lunch and we're in the line, and I get my food and I sit down, and all of a sudden this guy walks in to get lunch. And I'm looking and my eyes just get big and my mouth drops, and I'm looking around at everyone and no one reacts. And I'm the only one going there. That's Jim Lee. Why is Jim Lee in the lunch line? Like, what's going on? Like, nobody, anybody, somebody, like, kind of, come on. So he sits down at the table next to us, and, I'm eating, but the whole time, and my coworkers and everybody's kind of laughing. They're just like, great, sure, whatever. It's the comic guy, whatever. And I said to him, I said, you know what? Like, nobody has any idea. They're just working, they're eating. I finished my dinner, my lunch, and I said, you know what? This is one of those chances. I'm just going to go introduce myself. And I just wanted to say that. And I told him, I said, hey, look, I grew up with your art, like X-Men, everything you've done. It's been amazing. So fast forward, we're back on set. We're at the beach, and his assistant grabs me and continued. It was either a conversation, but he continued to ask and said, hey, I'd love to see the makeup department and see what you guys are doing. Fast forward, we had a break, and I took him to the trailer, and all of a sudden I had Jim Lee asking me about my career and what I do.
Holy crap.
And I was like, how is this possible? All I want to do is ask you about art and the comics in the 90s, and you're asking me about makeup in my makeup trailer.
Awesome, man.
So fast forward to last year when we were doing Superman, and everybody came in and did a set visit, and they were on set again, and I kind of went over and reintroduced myself, and we, had a good laugh about it and chatted. So it was pretty cool.
That's awesome, dude.
We had a few artists in actually during press day, and it was amazing. For me, it was, once again, there's a few of us, and I'm looking, going, hold on, all these artists that are here right now, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, whatever, the DC people are here. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, this artist, and be able to just chat with them for a minute was something else.
That's so cool, dude. Great story.
I never thought I'd be sharing these stories.
That is awesome.
In this setting.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's the Jim Lee Wolverine that I was talking about.
Yes.
30?
Right there.
Yep.
That one right there.
That is, amazing.
Animal Rage. It's so cool.
Amazing.
So amazing.
Yeah. Looks really sharp too. These are really, really nice coming straight out of these packs. Really clean.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And Josh, you said you have not opened one of these boxes before?
I've never opened one of the boxes.
Yeah.
And I lied. I have an 8.5 of that card, not a 9.
That's okay.
But it says right here.
Oh, blow it up?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So that's Jim Lee's signature.
That's the silver one?
Yeah. Wow. I sent it in to get graded, and I asked them to do either red or silver, and he did silver on it. So it's pretty cool.
Looks really good.
Silver's way, silver's the call. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice, man.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah.
So I was way excited when I got that back. I was like, man, that is fire. So
yeah, that's a good one.
That's that was my only CGC run grading with CGC was the Jim Lee autos. I set 9 cards in.
Oh, okay. One of my favorite things about the set, there's a lot of Wolverines in a lot of these
Wolverine's everywhere in this set.
throughout it. Yeah,
Should have been called a Jim Lee Wolverine set, but
that's right. Cannot wait to send some of these off to get graded, man. These are exciting.
that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't know Wolverine was a Canadian at the time. I thought it was cool scene Digizord. Oh, we already saw that one. Sorry. I worked on the set for movie 8 Below, cleaning up fake snow.
Wish.
Fake snow off a real mountain. Sounds about right.
Yeah. So I actually ordered the whole set of. I bought the whole set of this
Okay.
from somebody on eBay, and I was able to grade that one card from it. So that one right there, it's
Beautiful.
just animal rage, man.
Right.
It's
Yeah, it's an awesome card, man.
so cool. I think I own the only signed Jim Lee card of that card. I'm pretty sure. Like that was graded at least. So pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of Punisher too.
Yeah,
If you're a Punisher fan.
Yep. Yeah, so cool. Jim Lee did such a good job at Wolverine, like all the time.
Mhm.
In the comics, everywhere. He had a knack making Wolverine bring out his like just animalistic, just
Oh yeah.
so good.
Oh yeah.
Mucho
Yeah,
respect for it.
we didn't get to hang out with him or anything, so you know. Yeah.
Dude, you know what's funny is at San Diego Comic-Con, I
Mhm.
was invited to this breakfast with this like Pokemon girl, right?
Mhm.
And I couldn't make it because we were in a line. And if I would have went, guess who was at the breakfast?
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee.
Idiot.
Everybody
such an
always runs
idiot.
into him at catering.
Oh man. I should have just like said, nope, gotta go to this breakfast. Sorry guys. See you.
Oh
Yeah.
man. But you didn't know though, huh?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
She was
Oh,
all
well.
like, hey, I'm going for breakfast if you want to come by down here. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, wait, let me see if I can't make it. And then I was like, she showed pictures after, and Jim Lee was in them. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Yeah.
He's great. It's yeah.
That's cool.
So since these have Ghost Rider. Hadn't seen that one.
Oh, that's cool.
I was gonna say when we start to get to packs with a lot of repeats, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna just stop and then go to this box.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see all three of these.
Yeah, let's do that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Because at some point they're all gonna be repetitive,
Yeah.
which is good if you want to get high grades, but not that fun to see the same cards over and over again.
One thing I never looked into, and I know it through Magic, is the rarity. Back in the retro sets, like the printing, there was no way to know what cards were rarer than other ones. Has there been since has that information been released, or was it released back then and you knew that like so many packs it would take you? Because for example, the 1993 Marvel Universe 4.
Yeah.
I remember the moment all I needed was Wolverine for that 9-page art,
Oh,
and coming home from the record and the candy store and being like, you see that art and you go, oh my, I finally got it. I'm done. But I don't know, was he considered like a rare, it's like those characters, I like certain characters. Because I know now with the high series and all that stuff, when you look at the printing.
Yeah, some of the production runs were released matte, and some of them we just won't. I don't know if we'll ever know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of them they did release it on certain sites, and or if you know somebody that worked at the factory, they can tell you matter of factly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But back then they didn't say, hey, this is like a rare card. This is a uncommon. This is a very common card.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel Universe. I mean, there had to have been like 500,000 boxes, like of all those sets, like 450,000 boxes of a lot of those. And so nowadays, like you're getting, 50 to 80,000 boxes. So depending on what set it is, but I mean, the print run was way massive. But I do know that the 95 masterpieces was a lot less than a lot of the 90s. And that's why there's one card that still eludes me, and that's the Mirage card of 95. I believe it's Storm, Cyclops, and Wolverine. So
From the masterpiece set.
from the 95 masterpiece. And it's Dimitri Patelis's Wolverine, and he actually calls it Rage or something like that. He calls it Animal Rage or Wolverine Rage or something. And it's the only. It was supposed to be a base card, but it was never a base card. It was a promo card on a 4-cut sheet, as well as the Mirage card, but it was never put in the base set, which is crazy because it's amazing art.
Yeah. I remember getting some of those little promo 4-card things and cutting them up back then.
Oh, yeah.
And now, to complete my set, I'm going like, I had one. Well, I don't need to look online. I had one.
That's funny. I was telling Michael, because some of these promos and all that stuff you can kind of cut up and all that, like cut the cards out and all that stuff and grade them.
Yeah.
I have a goal of like cutting that one single card out and then forcing Michael to send it to Beckett and saying, hey, grade this card. It was in this promo, and they'll grade it. I'm sure that's going to happen.
So what was it called? It was the Mirage?
Well, the artwork is in the 95 Mirage card, but it's also in the promo, 4-card promo.
Josh, do you remember if any of these little mini inserted cards have Wolverine on them? In this, I don't remember if they do or they don't.
Isn't the Wolverine that is it's like green and he's like jumping forward? There's like I have a few copies of it. I think that was in this one, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So
I guess
I
we'll
think
find
there was
out.
one or two.
I do like the little inserts in here.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
100%. I love them.
Yeah, this set's pretty amazing too. Like the art, the images.
Oh yeah.
Just everything.
This is the series 3.
Look at that.
Series 3.
I don't remember what series it is. It's 88. So
88 would be series. I think it was either series 2 or series 3.
all right.
Maybe series 2. Series 3, I think, had a cover card in it, didn't it? It had a Wolverine as the cover art card. Like there's a little, how like you were opening the comic image cover
Yes.
cards?
Yes.
There's a cover card in the series 3, I think. Maybe not series 2, and this is series 2, I think. 87 is series 1.
This is series 1.
This is series 1?
Oh, no. You said it. This is 88. So
87 was series 1.
Oh, okay.
88 would possibly be series 2.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a cool Storm.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
I did not know they had Mohawk Storm
So
that long ago.
were those... Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Were those Mirage cards, were they lenticular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think if I came across any of that stuff at the shop that I was at.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely if you do, like they're pretty rare. So
I do know the shop I was at, they had there was a handful because I went through and organized all their stuff, just
Oh,
trying
wow.
to find certain things. And I was looking for 96. I didn't see any 96 masterpiece because of, Julie Bell and
Yeah.
Boris. But they had some 94. I don't know if they had 95. I have to kind of look at the whole set.
Sure.
In my collection, I have 93 and 94. So I did recognize those. And I think they had 92. They had the Jessica set. So they had a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. Dimitri Patelis, I've talked to him several times, and he's supposed to be coming on the show soon. And supposed to be doing a recording for him and interview him and all that stuff. But I reached out to Dimitri and just told him like how I felt about that Wolverine from that set and how it wasn't put in as base card. And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And like he said, "Hey, what's your address?" I'm like, "Why do you need my address?" He's like, "Well, I want to send you something, duh." And I'm like, "Oh, you don't have to send me anything. I'm just telling you that's cool." No, I want to send you something. So he sent me a whole print. So he sent me a print of that Wolverine and he signed it. So
that's awesome.
Dang, pretty awesome.
So cool, man.
So,
yeah.
I tried to have him paid for shipping and he wouldn't even let me do that. So
That was nice of him.
yeah, dude, he's pretty awesome. So he actually has one of the only other blanks that I got of Fleur Ultra Wolverine, and he's gonna do me an actual sketch on that one as well. So that's cool.
He's going to do a sketch on what now?
On Fleur Ultra Wolverine stock that I sent him aftermarket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to tell us what he's doing, or is it a surprise?
No,
Okay.
can't. I won't even know. Like I won't even know. Like he has some ideas, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that card.
That's awesome.
Supreme card. Such a cool card.
Matt, are you have you opened any product lately or any pack? No. Yeah.
Nope.
Just not.
Just some nice. Keep them fresh.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy.
No, that's I really wanted to. I met Dan years ago, and I really wanted to pick up the Masterpiece set. And that's when I I come and go in the hobby, and I kind of, recently, I would say within the last couple of years, I've kind of kept my ear to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started realizing, and I started asking, you guys a lot of questions about kind of like, so there's really no more base sets and there's no this. It honestly kind of deterred me away from picking up product.
Sure.
Because for me, I think we all did. We all grew up in the era of those 90s cards that were, you collected a base set, you had your chase cards that you went after, and now it just made it just feel like, and I've, you guys have talked about it on the show, is that it's unattainable in a way to kind of like complete something.
Yeah.
I mean, even for you guys, do you have you guys completed a set of the Masterpiece?
The new? The new?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a set collector. Michael is not really a set collector. He's a graded set collector.
Yeah.
And me, like I'll just collect the Wolverine inserts and the Wolverine cards. I mean, the only other set that I actually am collecting is the Flare Ultra Wolverine set. So I am
the newer one that you guys have been opening.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, the newer. I don't know. Was it this year or was it last year? It was this year.
It was this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only set that I'll be probably collecting ever now. Like that's the modern set that I'll be collecting. But I have all the 90s sets and stuff, and I'm cool with those. But I'm with you. Like I just want one card of the base set and then one insert I don't need all these parallels. You know,
Yeah, and they're beautiful. I will say that.
they are.
But
They are.
it's like, like this. Your channel it's great for the fact of the exposure. You guys are able to open the product, and we get a chance to kind of see stuff that I may not be able to or want to like pick up.
Yeah.
The amount of different versions, it almost becomes a fatigue because of the fact of you can't kind of go for it.
Yeah.
And we have the same issue with Magic that it used to be you got a foil treatment, you got this, and then like they started making more and more treatments, and they started kind of following the trends of sports cards and collectible cards and that kind of stuff in other games, that it turned it into this like, hold on, I can't keep track of everything. So there's a lot of those different parallels that you go like, okay, there's these different colored versions, and that's their rarity. But then you're like, but hold on, that's not even a part of this, collection. It's a part of this collection. So yeah, it's like you said, it's having that base set, and you get that insert. And for me, the last ones that that I kind of do want to go back and finish are the 15, the retro 15, the 13.
Yeah.
13 retro had all those retro cards that I have that love for.
Yeah.
And 15 had some as well. So it's like I occasionally look online, even back then when I was looking at stuff, it's like I didn't realize I should have just picked them up when they were a little bit cheaper.
Correct.
I didn't realize the market was going to go the way it was, And now even those cards feel kind of unobtainable. So
Yeah, no, I get it. And out of this new Avengers metal, they have those retro metal inserts, and that's one of the very coolest inserts in that new Avengers set. That there's only 50 cards that I would if I collected any set from that, it would be that insert set from the Avengers
and not the other stuff
in that particular set. Yeah,
because it goes back to those PMGs, which I have another fun little which I think you both have seen this, but going back to the custom cards.
Oh, you're gonna show that card. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I want you to...
Let me actually, it might be easier. Nah, it's fine. I'll leave it like this. So going back to those inserts, I wanted to kind of push myself as in, okay, what are my skills and what are my things, and how can I kind of like, I print on cardstock and I cut them and I laminate them. I do all those different, techniques. So with the PMGs, as I started realizing how, what they were and the beauty behind the foiling, I wanted to kind of see, is it something that I could kind of push myself and make something for if I do another project to make that like extra special, like little like gift, right? And a few weeks ago, I ended up figuring out how to print and do foils to make almost a little custom. So I found some art online once again, and then did the graphics for everything else. It doesn't, you kind of get the foiling.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
weird.
I see that a little bit.
It's amazing, Matt.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It reads better in person, but yeah. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Since you brought that up, do you have 10 minutes that I can open up the little box that it's been salivating on my desk here? And I'm going to show you guys. So,
oh, what's this?
I'll show you it. So, this is actually a while back. I got introduced to a guy that he's called the Mini Guy, and he'll make mini cards, mini sets, mini boxes. He makes mini stuff, right?
That's awesome.
This is this guy. So he made these Marvel Snap like cards for me. So these aren't reproduced. He only made
like a 101.
One version of this box. So I'm going to open it with everybody right now because we're talking about custom cards.
That's
Perfect
awesome.
Timing on it. So right.
Just the production on it, it's alone it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the Marvel Snap print, like just itself.
Correct. And again, mini guy, he doesn't like reproduce these or anything like that because he doesn't want to get in trouble, but he will make custom for you. And this is a custom set that he made for me. So pretty cool.
2 packs, bonuses, all handmade. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is the first time I'm seeing this because I don't know what's in these. So,
It looks so real and official, you know?
dude, seriously. Okay. So he's got this right here, comic book covers, stickers, right? So he made me a full set of these.
Oh,
comic
that
book
is
stickers.
awesome.
So check this out. Okay, so check this out, dude. Like this is he made me these.
That is so awesome. Wow.
These would be some of the cool stickers that he made there.
That is
Those are
awesome.
nice, man.
Check this out.
Look at that.
This is a super outfit card.
Oh,
So he
like
made an actual outfit card of
the
Wolverine.
jerseys.
Yeah, exactly.
But of the cartoon character, that is so original and unique.
Dude, seriously, right? That's so
That
cool.
is great.
Wow.
So this is the first time I'm seeing this. I told him I didn't want to see anything out of the box. I just wanted to open it someday. So glad I'm able to do that. So
Look at that.
this is all based upon an animation cell, right?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Of Wolverine. So man, so cool.
See, and that's what I started messing with recently is just printing on acetate.
So he made me these booster packs here. So these are actually booster packs that I can open. This is crazy. All right. This is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Okay. There's the Wolverine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
I played the game a little bit.
Yeah,
Just enough
yeah.
to know.
Those
like,
who played the game, this is all from the game
this
artwork.
is awesome.
Look at that chibi.
And I mean, even that, the foiling that he has.
Yeah, he made this the sparkling foiling he put over it. That's pretty dang sweet.
Oh, that is great.
Look at that. So cool. Wow, look at that one.
It's awesome.
So yeah, like when you were showing that card, I'm like, dude, I gotta open this box.
These honestly, he's
So
done
this
a
is
very good job with
this right here is him like laying down, looking at that famous one where he's laying down.
Yeah.
And this is actually canvas card inside this frame. Canvas. So it's almost like a comic cut, but it's man, so cool. So, all right, this is the last pack, but man, people are going to be probably hitting me up. Who is that guy that did the custom cards for you?
What did the whole box cost you?
He did it for almost it was like $120.
Awesome. Wow.
$120.
Yeah.
So, and it was just for fun. Like I was trying to support him too and everything. And just because he makes custom stuff. Like he's made custom Magic cards, custom Pokemon cards, any like any sealed product, he can make those too. Like he made me a bunch of vibranium stuff. You can actually find an episode where me and Vintage Lord open up a whole thing of vibranium stuff. So, all right. So there's another one of those. Oh, that is cool.
That's neat.
That's from the original Nintendo.
That's neat.
Cool. That's awesome. The pixels. That's cool. This is a suspended animation type.
Love that one, man.
Look
Wow.
at that.
That's cool.
It's a clear card. Wow. That is neat right there.
Yeah, it is.
The foil on it too. Man. Upper Decks needs to take some notes.
Mhm.
And this is like a gold. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like gold foil right here on the outside. One of one. Look at that. That's cool. That's a good touch right there.
Really, really high quality. These are awesome.
Yeah. Man, first time seeing these, I'm so grateful and happy. So big shout out to the mini guy. I'll have to share some pics and everything like that and send it to him. Pretty awesome. So,
Yeah, those are nice, man.
cool. No, I just wanted to show you guys and like have fun with the box. I thought that was perfect timing because we were talking about custom cards. So that's what I got. So hopefully that didn't take too much time. So, yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks, Matt, for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate
Next time you're on, Matt, you gotta we're gonna be getting more stories out of you.
That's the problem. Is it's hey, let's open packs and let's check out product, but then I'm rambling.
It's great, man. It's great. Thanks for taking the time, Matt. Seriously.
Yeah.
I think you had a date night, right? And
Earlier.
earlier.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thanks for
Time
putting
wise, East Coast versus Central and everything
Right.
else. It's
Right. Well, cool. Well, thank you.
No, thank you so much, chat, for joining again. Another episode of Marvel Bros. We're definitely gonna have Matt back on. Maybe he can show us some cool shit, some more cool shit. But thank you so much, Matt, for joining us. But
absolutely.
until next time, guys, enjoy the madness of collecting. We'll see you guys.
See you guys.